A study of 2,000 people found that 72% said they had a work wife or a work husband. And with Valentine's Day just around the corner and shops now offering cards for your significant other at work, how would you feel if your partner came home with one of these?
It says work husband.
Work husband. No, it's too flirty for me. It says, for my work husband on Valentine's Day, I finally found someone just as inappropriate as me.
Nope.
Have you now?
Off the list.
It's obviously a joke, though. It's obviously a joke. You've got to take this as a joke sometimes.
I'll grab that. I've got a work husband.
Well, there you go.
Who's your work husband?
Alan Titchmarsh.
Oh, that's allowed. We love that.
It's Alan Titchmarsh.
Yes.
I don't understand what the difference is, to be quite perfectly honest. I mean, I'm the lady who gives cats cards at Valentine's Day, and I do cards and I send them out to my children, and I put a postage stamp and put it...
Sorry, so did you say your cats?
Yeah.
You give your cat the card?
Smokey's got a card.
Oh, I don't know.
Temple got a card. It's just to
be
show
fair,
that you
look,
love
we've got a
them and-
Valentine's, yeah. We've got one for a cat, one for a
silly,
dog.
But that's me, silly.
Aren't you sick? I'm so sick of being sold things that I don't need. Rubbish, you know. A Valentine's card from my dog who can't read, you know. What's the point? What's the point?
I love this one. Oh, no.
So you're just like, no, absolutely not, never.
I just feel like it's just taken something that was quite a sweet thing in the 17th century and commercialised it to within an inch of its life, like Christmas, like almost everything I can possibly think of. And it's just sad, you know. I feel... But people feel like they're under attack from the relentlessness of the commercial world. I would be really pissed off. I'm so sorry if I offended anyone with the P word.
I'm glad you said. You said sorry.
Shocked the nation. But if
Shocked,
someone...
they were shocked. Yes.
If someone gave my husband that card, I would be pretty annoyed. Not least because I never give him a card. And secondly, I think it's appropriation because actually, husband and wife, the thing about being a husband or a wife is you can't get away. It's not just for 8 hours a day job. It's a 24/7 job. So it's nothing like being a work husband or wife.
Yeah.
It's much more, it requires much more endurance.
Christine, what would you do if you found this card
no, I wouldn't
Frank's,
like that.
I don't know, down the side of Frank's car or something?
Well, that would annoy me, yes, absolutely. Why wasn't it shown to me immediately? It obviously depends who sent it to him. And it depends on if it's someone that I know, and I know it's all a legitimate sort of fun sort of thing. But what if it's someone you don't know, and if it's someone that you think's quite flirtatious or something, you wouldn't like that.
Yeah, but that's different. But I think it just goes back again to the open, you know, upfrontness of you and your partner. And, you know, you could have a friend that was a friend of theirs before you were even on the scene, and it's just a way of showing a term.
But a Valentine's card, a token of love, would you be okay with that?
Is it all right if they send it on Christmas Day or on their birthday? What's the difference?
But if Valentine's Day doesn't mean
loaded.
anything, if Valentine's Day doesn't mean anything, if it's not about love, if it's about giving cards to your dog and your cat and your work husband and your work wife, then actually it just means Valentine's Day doesn't mean anything anymore, so we should just ditch it.
Blue
Monday, going strong.
This orange is wearing off, isn't it? It started so strong.
I never been lovers were, and now they're crashing.
Yes. Staying on the subject of love, I'm so sorry. Recent article has revealed that Prince Harry and his wife Meghan are still very much in love, with sources close to the couple saying they are so hot for each other, Mariella. That's just...
Really?
Yes,
Because I always do those photos in a photo booth of me, like, snogging my husband, and then I give them to the press. To show them. To show them that we're still at it.
Stop that.
Mariella.
Stop that. No.
Honestly,
Mariella.
there's something very dodgy. There's something very dodgy about performative affection, I think. I remember a couple coming to stay with us once, and my husband and I, at the end of the weekend, were like, we have got to, like, up our game. They were all over each other, snuggling, kissing. And they left, and a week later, she called me up and she said, I need to have a coffee with you. I've got something to tell you. And she said, we're divorcing. And I mean, Jason and I were so worried about the state of our relationship. And, you know, 18 years later, we're still together.
You see, this is what happens. I know, we understand that, but... I mean, what are you like at home, Eileen? Have you still sort of got that kind of, you know, you fancy them? You know, is that what drives you?
It's not what drives me. It's definitely what sparks the initial interest. And by the way, don't feel pressured by Meghan or Harry or any of those kind of relationships, because if you've got staff and a housekeeper and money and, you know what, then you have got time to do all the other things rather than looking at the I don't know, who's putting out the bins,
Pop into the
who's
photo
doing the
booth and
school
snog.
run. No, I think that's cute. I like a photo booth. I think that's super cute. But I don't think that's what maintains that level of affection and love. It's what starts it. I think for me, look, I came to my relationship as a single mum and I wanted someone who would, which is a big ask, and I found it, who would love my children as much as, or if it was possible, as much as I do. And so, you know, there were just different requirements. Yes, I still think he's super cute, super hot, especially on holiday quite recently. I was like, gosh, he's cute. But actually, you know, it's that kindness, it's that capability, it's what you bring to the family, to your household, what your children see. I just think, you know, I grew up and I have different requirements now. And I think love looks like different things now. But it doesn't mean it's not love. It's just maybe not love all the time in a photo booth, but sometimes, yes.
Yeah, it is. It's the foundation of it. You got to fancy them, don't you, Marielle?
You know, you
That's just what it
definitely got to
is.
fancy them, but I think there's also a serious thing about women's libido in middle age and, you know, all of the campaigning around menopause, where actually women should be given testosterone.
Yeah, it's very important to get the right testosterone.
Absolutely. And on that bombshell, everybody, thank you very much for your company.